안녕하세요 여러분. 오늘은 유신의 재미공방. 오늘은 영어책 읽을 거예요. 저번 때도 영어 책을 한번 읽었었는데 저번 때 생각보다 조회수가 많이 나왔더라고요. 그래서 이거 오늘 또 해보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 저희가 읽을 책은 요거 Wherever the Night 하고 이 책하고 요거 Winnie's Dinosaur Day를 읽을 거예요. 그러면은 지금부터 시작. Winnie the Witch and her big black cat Wilbur loved to visit the museum. It was full of fascinating things. That sounds very pretty fun, right? Sorry. There were bugs and beetles and creepy crawlers, skinny snakes. There were buttons to push, leaves to pull, the games to play. But the best of all was the dinosaur room. Winnie and Wilbur liked to look at the bones and footprints and models. I'd love to see a real dinosaur one day, Winnie always said, and Wilbur always thought, I'm glad I never see a real dinosaur. One day, Winnie and Wilbur were flying home from the library. Winnie looked down and saw a big crowd of people in the museum courtyard. Whatever's happening there? Asked Winnie, and she flew down to have a look. There in the courtyard was an enormous skeleton. It was Dinosaur Week at the museum, and there was a special competition. Winnie loved winning prizes. She looked carefully at the skeleton. It was very, very big with lots of spiky bits. Winnie couldn't decide whether to do a picture or a model, and she couldn't decide what the dinosaur might have looked like. It's too hard, Wilbur, Winnie said, but she really wanted to win the prize. Then Winnie had an idea. Jump on my shoulder, Wilbur, said Winnie, and they zoomed up into the sky and back to Winnie's house. Winnie got out her big book of spells. Yes, she said. She shut her eyes, stamped her foot, and shouted, Abracadabra! There was a flash of fire, a great whoosh, and Winnie and Wilbur were back in the time of the dinosaur. There were dinosaurs everywhere. Big dinosaurs, enormous dinosaurs, gigantic dinosaurs. Winnie and Wilbur hid in a tree. Now all we'll have to do is find a dinosaur that looks like the skeleton, said Winnie. That should be easy. Meow, said Wilbur. He didn't like the time of the time of the dinosaurs. Winnie looked around carefully. It is, she shouted. Of course, it's Triceratops. Look at its three horns, said Wilbur. Meow, says Wilbur. He didn't want to look, wanted to go home. Winnie got out her drawing book and her colored pencils. It was much easier drawing a real dinosaur. Her drawing looked exactly like the Triceratops. Well, it looked quite like the Triceratops. This is an excellent drawing, said Winnie. It's sure to win the prize. And the dinosaur whooshed off to the museum. Professor Perkins was getting ready to present and prize when the dinosaur landed in the country yard. Everybody was very surprised. Well, said Professor Perkins, I think we all know who has won the competition. And he gave a shiny model to the Triceratops. Dinosaur was delighted. He never won a prize before. Winnie didn't mind too much. Then Winnie and Wilbur took the dinosaur home for tea. The dinosaur didn't like sandwiches or muffins or cakes. But he enjoyed eating Winnie's tree and her roses and her roses were delicious. Oh dears, Winnie said. Here ate my whole garden. It's a pity he's so big, Wilbur. He's such a nice dinosaur. And Winnie had a wonderful idea. She waved her magic wand, shouted, Abracadabra! And the enormous dinosaur was a tiny dinosaur. So Winnie never has to cut her grass. And we were a playmate that is just a right size. The end.